Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Al Nassr against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. David Ospina begins in goal. Luis Gustavo plays alongside Anderson Talisca in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Marquinhos plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. Marco Verratti starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And leading the line, Lionel Messi plays alongside Kylian Mbappe. And now they get the ball rolling. Sultan Al-Ghanam. Luis Gustavo. Gharib. And back with Luis Gustavo. And an astute piece of defending. Vitor Ferreira. Here's Fabian. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. You know, when Ronaldo is on the pitch, we tend to think he'll stamp his authority on the game, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him this time around?
Well, Derek, he's the perfect
Oh,
finish.
wait, Stuart, they might score! Oh, did so well to deny him. They take it short. Marquinhos. On to Fabian. Hakimi. And it's still on. Fabian. On to Neymar. Can he put them in front? In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Shielding the ball superbly. But just like that, possession changes hands. Determined defending. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Lionel Messi. Oh, a really good header. But the goalkeeper there to cover up. He has teammates around him. Fabian. Mbappe! A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
And back in business. Advantage PSG. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Lionel Messi. And Fabian. Hakimi. Losing possession a bit easily. Abubakar. Well, showing good vision. Anderson Talisca. A real opening now. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the two of them to start the move off. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Ferreira. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
And what can they do to stop him running at them? Messi. A chance to whip it in. And can they prize them open now? Really vital interception. Could be a chance to break here. Martinez. He's in here. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save. Well, the crowd know that set pieces could be their best chance. Just listen to that reaction.
And over it comes. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Fabian. Vitor Ferreira. Mbappe with it. Messi. Neymar. He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Anderson Talisca. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Body on the line.
Well, as the stats confirm, PSG have had the lion's share of possession, but with the talent they have on show here, the lack of quality in the attacking third has been a real disappointment. They need to play with more urgency to win this one.
Well, perhaps they can do something better with the ball now. Fabian! Determined defending. Abubakar. Abdul Rahman Gharib. Now can they create something? And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Abubakar. And an astute piece of defending. Needs to be careful here. Well, here's something we don't say terribly often. Lionel Messi has been a long way from his best. Not making his mark in this game, Stuart.
Well, he's such a clever player in and around the box, but he just hasn't received it enough in those sort of areas. He's got to work harder to find space for himself, that's for sure.
Neymar. He's given us away. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Abubakar. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. And with that, the first half draws to a close. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Abubakar. Nicely timed tackle. And intercepted there. Luis Gustavo. Will he finish? And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
PSG chasing this game. Let's see if they can succeed on that front. Ramos. Now with Hakimi. Messi. There's a slide rule pass. And not cleared away properly. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Anderson Talisca. And here's Luis Gustavo. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Anderson Talisca. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? A glorious chance. And it's gone in. The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here's the replay, and it just highlights his skill level here. He does so well to keep it down. That's a really good half volley.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Going well. Fabian. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Luis Gustavo. Anderson Talisca. Luis Gustavo with it. Al-Ghanam. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. This might be ideal for the counter. Fabian. Oh, big chance. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And what an emphatic strike it is from Lionel Messi. Hit with his laces. It's a great goal.
Well, away they go once more, and plenty still for Paris Saint-Germain to fire at in this game. Luis Gustavo. It's with Anderson Talisca. Anderson Talisca. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Nuno Mendes. Can they find a gap in the defence? Verratti. Fabian! Oh, a goal! The equaliser! They've completely changed the equation.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Back underway, and quite the story being written in this one. 3-3. Abdul Rahman Gharib. Good movement. Kono. Anderson Talisca. On to Ronaldo. And still looking to get the shot off. Pressing high to win the ball. Anderson Talisca. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, it fizzled out. Lionel Messi. Here's Mbappe. And searching for his second, but the keeper equal to the task.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat.
But he's gone short with it. Verratti. Into the advanced position. Fabian. Here's Ramos. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Oh, he fancies his chances. And he did what he had to do defensively. Verratti. Now with Fabian. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Excellent vision. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. And so into the final 5 minutes. Soler. And return to Fabian. Carlos Soler. Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. Anderson Talisca. Ronaldo. Well, a textbook interception. That's really good and effective physical play. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. He has time to play it over. Verratti. And Neymar's motoring. Well, there is a fine goalkeeper in action.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's great goalkeeping at a very important time.
Substitution it is for PSG. Fired in by Neymar. Well, it has come to nothing. And there's the referee's whistle, still all square. Well, the ball rolling again, no end to the action. It's the first period of extra time, and I must say this has been a back-and-forth type of game. But it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it.
Well, it's been such a good game so far. Chances and goals at both ends, and all played at a great tempo. It's certainly been a good watch.
Yes, a tremendously invigorating contest, no doubt. Easy on the eye. Mukiele. A really top-notch piece of defending. Ronaldo. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And the keeper more than equal to it. Favouring the short one. An attack full of promise. Oh, must be. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
There to win it back. Anderson Talisca. A wonderful intervention. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Pablo Sarabia. Now with Hakimi. There to take it away. Ronaldo. Talisca! Still possibilities. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Neymar. It's a weighted pass. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here. Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period of extra time here. Perfect tackle. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Al-Ghanam. Options in the middle. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Time is against PSG, but they still have the ability to hit back. And let's give credit to the defending. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Anderson Talisca. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. And the emphasis is on creativity. Abubakar. On to Ronaldo. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Neymar. And teammates to play it to. And that will be all for this game. The final whistle is sounded.